I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone. I smoke my stogie anywhere I want. I don't have to find a hideout place like you.
I've been watering this crepe myrtle and the blooms have came out and really fulfilled this tree now. Right in the middle of August, so it's a little late of a bloomer, but it did good. I've got this little dogwood. Alright, working on the headlights on the Tacoma because I needed some more LEDs for the headlights because the ones I had before, something happened to them, so I just put the halogen bulbs back in there and you can't see nothing with those, especially if you have your windshield tinted. So I got these off of Amazon. This is Last Fit, which is what I've always used, and I was wary of what this bulb would look like since there's no ballast or you know, add-on box. Is basically just like a factory bulb but a LED, and the pictures show that it was like small, but this is actually a really good size bulb, so it should do, you know, pretty good work of light. Already got this one on over here, and that's the halogen, and I guess I'll take a video of it, but video and lighting is never the same look as it is in person, but I'll do it anyways. And another thing with these Toyotas, when you get aftermarket headlights, like the whole headlight, you know, housing, the light does not reflect off of those reflectors in there perfect. It looks like trash to me, so you're better off keeping factory headlamps, and then or just doing a what is it called, a projector inside of it. It's pretty simple. You just have to know how to you know, take the headlight apart and then just seal it back up. But a lot of times when you do that, you create moisture issues and blah blah blah. That's why it's a lot simpler just to keep the OEM headlight and just upgrade the bulb to a really bright lumen LED. So here's this one here. It looks really nice. I like everything to be 6K for my color, and this is the halogen. But I don't know if it's this headlight housing. It's got to be the headlight housing, because this truck at night, the light is very off. Like, it does not protrude, you know, a good view of light in front of you. So, but I'll see what these look like at night. But it's very simple. These Toyotas have very simple, you know, headlight connectors. just come in here, pull this black piece off, like so. There are always going to be 4 female connectors, but there's only 3 female connectors that you can actually excuse me, that you can plug into. And then pull this tab for the rubber, slide it off, set it somewhere. Then it's got a simple push in, go out, and then come up, and then take your bulb out, and then you're good to go. And as you can tell, this is not a factory bulb. I don't think it is. Let's see if it... This is a... I never know how to pronounce this name, but Sylvania brand, which is actually a good brand. But let's upgrade it. So whatever I do, I don't really like to touch the glass or the actual LED or whatever. Like Last Fit, they give you a pair of gloves just so you can, you know, be fully safe of not getting oils. I don't know how well you guys can see this. But you make it to where the middle prong goes on top, and then you fold that paper clip style connector down, and where my pointer finger is, it locks into the headlight bulb right there, and that's basically what holds it in. To me, it's not good support, but that's how they did it. If it was me that built it, I would screw it in to know that it is a very tight fit, because I do not like lights to bounce around. So you basically just slide this rubber sleeve over the male connectors, fit the rubber sealant around the headlight, and then push down in the center, and be careful not to bend the male connectors. And then the prongs are hanging out. And then take your female connector, slide it in, and then that's it. Job well done, Buster. And for these bulbs in the old Toyotas, you have your low and your high beams on one bulb. So these should work with low and high beams. I don't know if they do or not. I'll see what they do at night. Alright guys, right now I'm putting the top handle Milwaukee chainsaw to use. Came down here to see if any trees have failed during the storm, and sure enough I got this old elm tree that I'm going to probably cut up into sections. It's got a crotch figure right here. So I'm gonna come up at least a foot from the crotch, cut on this side, then I'll probably cut this in half here and then drag it out with the tractor. And then I'll probably get 9 foot or so of this and possibly slab it out or just make it into cookies. I'm on the opposite side of the tree with Sedona, and we have confirmed it's an American elm. This is what American elms look like here. They kind of have the pattern of like a sumac, where they have leaves in bundles, and the ends are serrated. And one way to tell of an elm too is that its limbs will grow like this, and then they will droop down. I show you an American elm right up here. This tree that I have flagged right here is an elm. You can't really see his leaves too well. There's another small one right over here. Right here. And then you can see the leaf pattern there. Well, I got this far with this 8-foot section with my tractor, and that was just a little too much. I was not pleased or happy with how I was pulling it out. I mean, I'm having to go over trees and everything else. There's no clear path here, so I'm not going to take the time. I went ahead and loaded everything that I need for milling on Mater here and drove him down. Now I'm about to put the ladder on him, and well, I forgot my cant hook, so I gotta go get that because I might want to slide him over since I have to go on the left side of the tree to cut. So I'll do that, and then I'll probably just go where the tree's at and just start slapping them out on the spot. All right, done cut a bunch of slabs. Almost to the center. This is the latest slab that I just cut right here. And those two are the offcuts, and then that one's kind of an offcut, but still has enough you can work with it. And right now I've got it cut 8 foot here, and this part down here does get to about 36 inches because I did have to notch out the corners right here for the chainsaw. I still have enough room to where I can keep all the crotch and then a little bit of overhang with it. All right, it done got dark, but I finally got everything out of the woods, and I've got 3 8-foot but fairly small slabs and the chainsaw and the mill up here. So poor girl could barely get her out of the woods, but we made it. Now I'm gonna get the chainsaw off and then go in order. I went ahead and started stacking the biggest to the smallest, and then I'll do the same thing once I cut up the rest of the tree, or either I'll just reorganize them again. But I gotta go ahead and get them stacked up. Alright, I'm recording this one on my iPhone. And I just, oh, there's Buster. I just cut basically the center out right there. So this slab here is just beautiful. Wish you guys could see just how clean it is. It's got a little bit, like a knot right there, knot right there, and a little bit of rot right in here, a little bit of decay. But other than that, I mean, this thing is just beautiful. But I wanted to show you guys the tree that I'm cutting from. No, I had showed y'all the tree, but I didn't show you the trunk of the tree. So this is it here. So what I did was I cut the crotch out right here. So crotch was right here, and I'm gonna go up there and I'm probably gonna slab that out or turn them into cookies. But I've got a whole lot. I've got 9 feet from here to where I scored it right here that I can slab out too. But yep, that's the tree that the elm came from, and it took out that small poplar right there too.